And here we are with the Battle of Steelsmith. We are going to attack Grimli, the Dwarven King, and we can finally get the undead with us. Basically, in this case, zombies and the Banshee. And yeah, hopefully that is going to work out. We are supposed to own at least 15 crates at the same time in the mission. And the dungeon art must not fall below 50%. That would be pretty sweet, I guess. Sounds as well though like there are lots of enemies attacking us. Well, let's wait and see, right? I'm a little bit worried that they're going to rush us. So we should look into getting our traps set up as soon as possible. And also a proper amount of units.
Alright, you lazy buggers, get ready. That evil horde is going to show up with that pointy-eared cow any moment now. But Steelsmith is a fortress like none they've ever seen. So, take your positions, and don't forget the elf is mine. I'm going to make slippers out of her ears. Did you hear the rumbling? They're here. I feel it in my right corn. Send out the scouts, and prepare the death hammer!
Finally, the time of the great battle was at hand. Talia's troops had taken the quickest route from the Ash Spring swamplands, and they were full of anger and determination to win this final confrontation.
Okay, Death Hammer doesn't sound very appealing to me, I have to admit.
Okay.
So we have here treasury, we continue digging the gold therefore from here. That's actually gold part.
Another wanted to form work groups and look after the bonsai garden.
Come on, quickly guys, we need to set up a coop. We make a rather small one for the beginning. And then we go for the hideout. Actually, that's 2 is fine.
About everybody using bits of their opponents for slippers or gloves. That's incredibly unhygienic.
Just like that.
The time had come. Talia began to raise a great army.
Don't forget, I have a tendency of doing that, to get 3 of these guys. We need to speed the whole thing up. What can we research? We can get the undead as well as the vortex. The undead, the graveyard would be pretty nice to have early because you get the zombies which are never dying. They are just, well, decomposing and then you throw them in the graveyard again and they keep on reappearing. That's pretty sweet. Come on. That has to go much faster, guys. You can just throw them in kind of as tank or as, well, meat shield. And save your actual units for the proper fighting afterwards. So there we go, the 2 first things that I always build are ready. That was 1 too many. And yeah, we will dig out all the gold, but we have to make some fine adjustments afterwards, and by closing it up again. Oh, come on. Yeah, dig it all out. Actually, let's do it like this. That doesn't really matter. There's at least a proper gold vein. Dig these 2 out as well. Come on, you can do that faster. I want to close it off right away again. What's happening over there? Why are there guards? Or why is there a guard and a gunner standing in my dungeon? I do not approve of that. The actual entrance is over here, and what I'm going to do is 1, 2, 3, 4, something like that. So we can set up plenty of traps for our enemies. Actually, this is now annoying. And that must be enough. And then we have to going in there, so closing off this one. Oops. So we can set off plenty of traps, so whatever is coming will be at least pretty much damaged when it arrives. Yeah, that of course looks like shit now. Close these off again, take this one away as well. 139, that is sufficient for a graveyard. The undead I'm going to place on the other side here. I would like to have a rather big graveyard. Also at that point already I should consider hiring my first units. Treasury, it doesn't really matter that it is on both sides accessible. Why do you tell me you can't close this? Yeah, my snortlings will know what they do. Close this one. Or dig this one out and close this one. Close it afterwards again. Close this one for sure. Hey, you guys, are you kidding me? I'm almost falling asleep while watching you. There are also enemies standing around here. Interesting. I did not have that before, and I'm very confused by it, I have to admit. And that is kind of screwing my plan here with the walking around up. For the time being, I will kill them.
Talia, open those pointy ears of yours. I have a surprise for you. When
Okay.
Stone. Something world-shaking. Come on, men! Fire the Death Hammer!
I'm not happy with that.
Goddess, is that...
Grimli had a gigantic hammer built, the Death Hammer. This caused not only a disturbance in the force, but also in the ground, causing a massive earthquake. The effect on the dungeon was clearly noticeable. The dungeon heart in particular could only withstand but a few such blows.
How do you like that?
Oh, that means I need to rush the whole thing a little.
Now,
I'm not very fond of that, I have to admit.
But it was damn well worth it.
Okay. We need to increase the size of our chicken scoop basically instantly.
Grimli made it clear to Talia and the perplexed Evil that pulling back would not be an option. The giant hammer had to be destroyed.
Yeah, and we will destroy it, and I'll go to rush the whole thing a little bit.
After analyzing it briefly, I've discovered
Anyhow,
a
everybody-
great weakness.
Threw something through the 2-meter-wide cooling vent to destroy the reactor.
What? Nonsense! The thing is standing right there, so we can smash it to pieces.
Oh, why did
Sounds
I
easy
expect
enough.
sophisticated tactics when I'm hanging around with bloodthirsty, not exactly intelligent evil creatures?
Okay, so the first room is cleared. I will increase the size of my chicken scoop right away. I need to create a workshop. I need to take care of this part here as well, I have to say. I need the area. Come on, guys, faster.
Show him.
Come on, it's nice experience points for you. And the last one, and then we can basically go here for our workshop. Close this one off, close basically the whole area off again. Yeah, looks good. There we go, we get our first zombies in. Take the gold away. Pretty sure I'll need that as well. Reduce the wage. Sure, why not? You are not earning that much anymore, my friend. The next thing is going to go over here. I think, is this big enough? I'm leaving a little bit of space in there. Get this one here going. 1, 2, 3, 4 is not good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's 6, that doesn't matter. 6 is fine. The workbenches are rather big for the Tinkerer. So we need to consider a little bit of space in there. Let's get the workshop set up. And as soon as we have a little bit more money, I'm going to increase my army size by 2, get a few more units, for example, I think 2 banshees and 1 more orc, and then we are going to get already the first research point. As said, I don't want to waste too much time because our side objective is to not get our dungeon art to drop beneath 50%. Creatures. You see now, drop the zombies in and the rest will join later. I don't care about these guys. Continue digging the gold away. So this one is done as well. That's 1,300 that I would need for that. Here's more gold, there's more gold. Actually, I can use that probably for something at some point. Hammer will strike in 5 minutes, roughly. I wonder if actually, if I get the cars that I can teleport inside the dungeon, I think we're going to be fine as well. Then I don't need to set up the traps and I can rush a little bit faster ahead. Okay, first of all, though,
there are enemies in your dungeon.
2 banshees. I'm going to confront them rather early.
Just wait.
When everybody's focusing the zombies, we can just run in there. Oh yeah, the Banshee does an AoE attack in front of her. They're a little bit squishy in my opinion, but they do the job. From here we can continue digging, so we can get all the gold from around here as well. Actually, I don't need to close this off. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Close it off. Yeah, 1 more orc. That's what I want to have. Oh well, we have the money for 2, so we are at 7 units right now. We got another book. Works faster. I don't care about working faster. Everybody go up, then you get paid as well. Except for the zombies, they don't get anything.
I knew you'd need me.
And research point is right up here. Well, evilness point. 3 rogues. That's not my favorite enemy. How are you? I would like to have that on one of my banshees. Banshees basically also don't really die. They drop that. Let's go like that. They are going to go for the.
I want Tanos's head.
For their spawn point for the bed as well, and come back after a certain time. So we get the money. We can go for Naga. We also need to increase our army size more. Now I need a little bit more money. Guys, that's your task. Go ahead and do it. I don't need to dig out the mana for now, since, well, I don't have any magic. Neither do I have demons. That was the working faster thing. I don't know who I should give that to. More gold over there, so we can dig from the other side, so we are a little bit faster with that. So there we go. We can get to Naga as soon as we have the money. Then we are going up right away again. Getting take care, I think, of that hammer. Or that one. This seems more like the main area that we have to get to, so we take care of this one here. Hopefully. What is running around there? Why are you not just going inside? Idiot. Unfortunately, there's gold behind my graveyard. How are we doing? Second Naga, perfect. What can I do with my researchers next? These guys, these imps, are actually not bad. Also getting a little bit of magic going on here would be pretty sweet, I think. I need to get faster money. Such an infinite source would be pretty nice. They always have to run, that's not good. Take this. I'm not sure if there's going to be infinite source, but anyhow, if we speed the whole thing up now a little bit and rush towards the enemies, we should be fine. Now everybody put in there. It looks like every enemy that is going into the dungeon now would need to pass us anyhow. Just like that. Come on, knock them out. Don't be so dramatic and dying. It seems like there's a little bit of a spawn point or something. We should take care of that on our way.
Hammer time!
Also, let's please the Roach, who is the damage dealer. I don't like that. The guards are just going to drop that rather quickly then. Without healing, guards are not a problem. They don't deal that much damage. Later on, if you fight Sword Master and so on, oh, you really have to watch out. They are pretty evil. Who are you that you're not moving along? Oh, you're that zombie.
Bye-bye, baby!
Come on, we have more to destroy.
Daughter, reconsider your deeds. You can
I'm not
still
going to
turn
reconsider
back.
anything. Let
No
me go
one
through.
need die today. Except these disgustingly evil creatures, perhaps, but certainly neither Grimli nor you.
This bloke is more stubborn than those phone marketing people.
Can you please
who are always
disappear?
trying
I'm
to
a
get
little
me
bit
to
on
buy
a
some shite.
time
I
frame
too
here.
think that we should maybe rethink this. It is now time for dwarves to die!
Can you please disappear? Thank you. Let's kill the rogue quickly. Let's see if he gets a cast out now, although no, he does not. Oh, nice, we got a level up on a few units. Not sure who got the level up, but it's always nice to have that. Can you just kill him quickly? Thank you very much.
Bye-bye, baby!
You take that. The other units get healed up anyhow. And see how many enemies are waiting for us. Not that many actually, I expected much more. Can we please focus on Talia so we can get them cast out? And we don't have any enemies in our... Oh, there's one of our guys is pretty much injured.
Yeah.
Naga, do you think? I really would like to increase the army size in order to get at least one more in there. Let's say 2. Healing is never bad.
so much for your death hammer, Grimli.
So, actually, that was already the death hammer.
Break your toy? Are you going to cry like a little baby? Boo-hoo-hoo.
I wouldn't tease him like that. I don't think he's happy with
You'll
it.
pay for that. Don't be giving yourselves any medals yet. The Dwarven Empire will strike back. Of that you can be sure.
My guys are a little bit injured. I don't like it. I think I'm moving them back first.
Peacefully. You? Now? Really? In my moment of triumph? There is
So we're going to
nothing
build
you can't
this
ruin,
and
is there?
that.
Sorry.
We are going to get the demons over
Holy
there and the
crap. You're even
mana
good
thingy right
today.
next to it, so we can get
Sister,
the task
You
going.
have some real issues. I have to go take care of a dwarven king
I want
and
that
tear
all.
a city apart. Follow me to Steelsmith.
So, at least we destroyed the death hammer. That's a good thing, because our heart does not get attacked through that anymore. And we are not that much in rush anymore, I think. Still, I would like to get it done rather quickly, because I'm fairly certain that Grimli still has something up his sleeve for us. Some more gold over there. Get it. Yeah, come on. That is... In the previous version there was always research that these guys are working faster, and they also get leveled up after some time. And, well, just get better, can teleport after a while.
Enemies have
That was
entered the
pretty
dungeon.
sweet. I will need that one. What kind of enemies? How many ants? Well, Talia already is taking care of that. I should increase her
This power
strength as well.
is so incredibly strong.
I know it would be nice to kill these guys with my units so they get experience points, but well. That works as well like that. Okay, get that going. Why can't I build that? Because we need 8 to... yeah, I again forgot to put these thingies down. You know what? Make a breakthrough there. Close this one off again and put it there. Then we can put our Tinker cave over there. There's some more gold to be dug out. Same over there. What kind of magic do we actually have? We have the demon strength as a demon portal. Well, I think that is at the moment the thing we really need. The path that we need to walk is getting more and more, and I don't like that. My chicken coop is probably... No, I increased it already, so it's fine. This needs one of these as well. Therefore, of course, we need the toolboxes. What are you? No longer requires beer. None of my units requires beer for now. But it's pretty good on orcs normally. In order to level up later, they will need beer, so... I would like to build that, I know, I really would.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
But for some reason, nobody's working here.
Hey, Talia, did you really think I didn't have another ace up my sleeve?
Yeah, you see, that's what I
have a
thought.
Second death hammer built. It will tear your dungeon apart.
No, it won't. I will go up in a
Another
second.
one of those things? Ah, damn it all anyway. Get ready for impact.
I wonder, can I
The second
pass
death
this
hammer
thing here?
hit on the ground and sent its destructive waves toward the dungeon.
No, I actually have to see it. That's a
Dungeon
shame.
heart groaned under the blow. This death hammer also had to be destroyed quickly in order to save the dungeon heart.
Just to make sure nothing happens to my poor little hammer, I also built an SLD-26 magical tower shield generator. So knock yourselves out.
Okay.
Generously, the foolish Dwarf King Grimli revealed the safety mechanisms to the listening and taking notes evil. Before the second death hammer could be turned off, a team would have to land on Endor. I mean, the eager for a Star War evil had to destroy the magic shield.
Right then. First,
Okay,
we'll
apparently we need to
the
destroy
magical
shield
tower,
first.
And then death hammer number 2. No problem. We're good at breaking things.
Well, first we are going to take care of these guys over here, which we wanted to do already before, but then I realized we do not have the proper strength for that. Oh, there are plenty of enemies, since there seems to be just some respawning happening. But yeah, that magic attack helped us there a lot. That was again very unfortunate timing, let's be honest about that. Also, there are enemies coming from down here. Well, we quickly destroy this thingy and then
There are enemies in
not
your
that I
dungeon.
like, Warp Fairtalk to take that. Now we can actually just use the
Time to take
teleport
out the
cast.
trash. Destroy them all.
As soon as they're getting a little bit closer to my heart. Well, I don't want to engage though in a battle before I kill these guys. So guys, go down for the time being. You should see them and should get engaged automatically. There we go. Come on, just the warden left. And then you're going upstairs again. I think. Why are you upset with me? Ah, they will sleepy eyes. Through that, we are going to destroy one more thing at least. I really would like to push forward for the next Death Hammer already and see at least what kind of defense we are going to deal with. Where are you coming from? What the heck? I didn't know that warriors can just suddenly disappear out of thin air. Well, apparently that's a new thing. What are you? Why are you? Makes no sense, I'll destroy it anyhow.
The having a look around evil's army had discovered a stone heap. Just a little brute force, and it would fall into the ravine to form something like a bridge. Computer game logic.
Okay. Did I have to do that? Ah, okay, probably I get around now there. I don't know what for, but we'll find out, I guess. For sure, we can take care of these guys now. This Banshee is a little bit damaged. I really think it's time to go back and heal up a little and take some rest.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Yeah, that sounds like a good time to go back. Come on. Magic spell. There. Everybody. Rest up. I also have now enough items to place the worshipping thing to get more mana in. There we go. Nobody cares? There we go, get in there. we go. He asks for beer. I can't get beer, can I? Can I get beer? Nope. The tech tree is not allowing me to get beer, so why are you showing me that? I have plenty of evilness. I increase her a little bit. I think I would like to increase these guys as well. So, I don't even have demons, do I? No, I should hire 1 or 2. Yeah, all my guys are a little bit injured at the same time, and that's not the best thing.
Take me to the enemy.
Shut up.
Payday.
Payday is fine. Our guys are afterwards hopefully in a good mood. How much longer does my thingy last? Where can I see that? Why are you still standing around here? I see he just likes to be up here. Now get in there.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Yeah, I think I'm going to quickly kill them and then I will push forward. Zombies first, please. It seems like my horde accommodation is too small. Yeah, the Naga don't have any space. There we go. Should at least provide a little bit. Worst case scenario, I have to move this room a little bit further over. If these guys would have moved up over there, everybody would fit in. Well, did work like that. So I need 1, 2 there. Yeah, I know you're on a strike, of course, you're very tired. But I'm building your bed already. Probably 2 Naga that are on a strike at the moment. Yeah, I'm afraid I have to sit that one out and wait and hope that the crystal doesn't get too much damage. Then we start running over here again. Where's this tower though? Oh, there it is, I assume. So we first go completely around, or is there another entrance that I haven't seen? Another path to it. It seems like we have to pass the Death Hammer, and then we can get in there only. Not a problem, our girls are not upset with us anymore. They are sleeping. And as soon as they're ready, we are pushing. What are you doing?
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
That's fine. So, zombies first, as usual, nowadays. And everybody behind. To take out anything that is squishy. Is my portal still open? Unfortunately, I think it just closed.
Holy absolute evil!
So let's see. I think
Got lucky with the first Death Hammer. The second will destroy a dungeon.
So let's see how much damage it does. Well, that's acceptable. We can work with that. Oh, actually, we cannot just walk by these guys. We should deal with them.
Evil energy grows stronger.
So there we go. We get the shadows. That's pretty sweet. I think I should take care of that building here. Then we squeeze around here and there and take out the tower. It sounds like a good plan. I hope it's going to work. And then finally the second Death Hammer is dead, and I think that rather soon we will then take care of Grimli. I think the AoE damage is pretty nice. Everybody's getting a little bit of it, and...
in your dungeon.
Really? Why? Everybody's getting a little bit of damage, and at the same time, the healer doesn't really know where he should focus on. Since I don't have a damage spell to take care of these guys that are inside, we have to do it quickly like that. And this, every time, somebody's going to stand up there and wait.
Defend the dungeon heart.
No, no, not really. This time somebody went, all of them went down.
Bye bye, baby.
Come on, guys, quickly.
Evil
You don't
is
have time for that.
unstoppable.
So everybody's paid.
These cowardly dwarves
Really?
have actually blown up the bridge. I mean, it's good to my ego to be feared that greatly, but how are we gonna get through there now?
My zombies are dropping left and right. So it seems like the actual path is going to be where we accidentally walked before. What does this book do? Increase the damage. No, you are actually not a damage dealer. There you go. No, not you. Not you. Guys, calm down. Apparently by double clicking you select all units of this type. Didn't know that either. So, we have this rock destroyed beforehand. So we'll destroy now this little hut. And then apparently make our way through here completely and destroy the tower. Now I wanted to increase the army size to get a few demons in, right? 3 demons? 4 demons, that's fine. So I should have still sufficient to get this one here going. Oh, these buildings I can't destroy. This one though, I will have to. Where's Talia?
Sure showed here.
Banshee that is a little bit injured or something? Well, both almost the same, so you grab them. Enemies incoming. Can we quickly destroy the first? Yes, we can. Oh, there are big towers. I don't like big fat towers. Not a big fan of big fat towers. looks like we have no problems with them though. Our Nagas are doing a really good job. Of course, a tower focusing a Naga is a little bit of a pain in my ass. There are a bunch of enemies standing around there. Luckily they're not joining. I appreciate that a lot. More damage, more good.
Give your orders.
I actually should get my demons up here, I think. As well as more zombies.
Hands off my SLD-26 magical tower shield generator!
Hey, Grimli. Your toys break easily. My pals barely got their hands on it and it's broke.
So now we get a little bit of range damage and that's really good for us.
Let's have a look at this
Really?
second death hammer, shall we?
And yeah, we push already forwards. We have a little bit more of time. We should take care of these.
Fingers off your goddamn wench. Right, men. Prepare.
And after these guys, we can take care of those that have just answered my
Grimli
dungeon.
seemed a little desperate upon seeing the occasionally gigging as a stand-up comedian evil turned out to be a brilliant strategist.
Oh,
It
we have the time.
relentlessly sent its armies towards the second
The
death.
time on that. How's my heart doing? Oh, absolutely fine. These guys are just a nuisance. Hello there. How are you doing? I'm almost certain they did not expect that.
Everything evil
We are not
comes
done there?
from above.
Evil is spreading a little bit. I like it. So, how's our health looking on our guys? Not bad. Let's get in there. And taking in a choke point is normally not my favorite thing to do. If the enemy is smart enough to keep the healer in the back, we are getting problems, especially later on again. Okay, second death hammer. Let's try to take care of that. Even increase their strength as well.
Oh, these things are pretty fragile, aren't they? Grimli, I think I accidentally broke both your hammers. I'm
Oh, this third one, I see it already.
Sorry.
I'll strangle you in my bare hands, Gil! You goddamn disgusting!
In order to make sure we don't have to cut out all of Grimli's cursing, I'll just take over here. The brilliant evil had succeeded. The second dwarven hammer was also history, and its army marched
And we're already
inexorably
pushing for the
towards
third
the
one right
dwarven
away.
town of Steelsmith. Something else permeated the smell of metalworking that wafted from the city towards the dungeon. The smell of the raw steel.
Yeah, I don't
Good
like it
reason
to be in
too.
such a choke
We're
point.
going to tear the city apart. We could still return to the side of good. Let me think about it for a second. No.
You see, the healer now is just healing up the veteran the whole time, and it's just annoying.
You know that all good things come in threes.
Honestly, do you have another one of those damn death hammers?
A death hammer? Ha! I
There are
have
three.
3 death hammers!
What? The whole thing times 3? Not very imaginative, if you ask me. You
That doesn't matter,
so-
we'll take care of that rather quickly.
Hammer time!
Together, the 3 death hammers had a lot more power than a single one. It would certainly be better for the
I think we
dungeon
should first take
if
care of
they
these
too
things.
were quickly put out of action.
Show him.
Yeah, Okay, take care of the hammers. Maybe all of you are going to hit it, then we work faster. I'm almost certain right after that, Grimli is jumping on here. You can see him in the introduction standing around there. But yeah, there we go.
That's the way you want it. I'll take care of you myself. For death and glory, the horn of Grimli Hammerhand shall sound
Oh, I
in
think
the
he's
deep
focusing the
one
Benji. I don't
last
like the
time.
area effect there.
Men, let this be the hour when we draw swords together. Now for wrath, now
Come on.
for ruin, and the Red Dawn!
I think I'll move everybody away when the next area effect is coming. There's a lot of damage that I don't want to deal with.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
I actually do not care about enemies in my dungeon at the moment. Yeah, for the one Benji that was a little bit late. What was it? B? C? C. Don't you worry, I'll take care of you. In a bit. If it's necessary, because Grimli is almost dead. No, we are not running, we are killing.
The dungeon heart is being attacked.
Come on, kill Grimli. There we go.
Pay for this, you damn brat!
With these words, Grimli, the Dwarven King, breathed his last.
A well-earned victory for evil! Ha! All the legends and stories that revolve around good heroes. Utter nonsense. In the end, evil will always triumph. Time to enjoy my victory.
Talia, what have you done? You killed Grimli. I will have to punish you for this. Stay where you are. I'll be there in a couple of hours.
Apparently, Tanos was anything but enthusiastic about his foster daughter's deeds. The insightful evil knew that a confrontation was not yet advisable and ordered Talia to travel west, always west.
We could always wait for Father and try to explain everything to him. Oi, 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 oh, come on. Even my good side can't be that naive. He'll skin me alive if he gets his hands on me. There's no way I should get anywhere near him until his anger has cooled. Oh, unfortunately, I'm afraid I have to agree with my evil me. We should let the grass grow over the whole thing first.
Oh, good and evil in agreement. A rare stroke of luck, I'd say. So, it was time to run.
Well, we didn't lose a single unit, I think, that never happened before. Also, we didn't build any traps and anything, but yeah, that's fine, because we didn't lose anyone, and we succeeded with the campaign here again.
Here, the only problem was, as usual, his own death. After the Dwarven King Grimli suffered a premature death at the hands of the hero-beating evil's armies, the dark elf Talia got herself out of dodge. She took the evil creatures and retreated into the tunnels and mines of Steelsmith, which were connected to the most remote places in the world. The hasty departure proved to be very wise indeed, for shortly afterwards, Tanos appeared on the scene, and with him, a mighty army of good. When he found his dwarven friend's lifeless body, he screamed his pent-up anger out into the world, as overly emotional heroes are often prone to do. A few hours later, Tanos gathered with his 2 remaining comrades and commanders in his tent. We will now repeat approximately what was said. I, the evil will destroy us. We are lost. Wail, wail, and so on. In the end, Tanos called his fellow soldiers to order and commanded them to return to their respective empires and strengthen their defenses. So it was time to do what all good folks do. hide themselves behind thick walls in fear and hope that the storm would pass them by and hit the others. How exceedingly honorable. In the meantime, Tanos sent out some spies to track down his evil student. The Dark Elf had, by then, beaten her way through the mines of Steelsmith, accidentally awakened an army, and fled from a whip-swinging demon. The usual stuff that happens when traveling through dwarven tunnels. At least they had left Tanos and the armies of good far behind them, and now moved almost unmolested through the countryside, determined to continue spreading chaos and horror.
Well, well, that's going to be the next run though. The end of Burger's End.
The end of Burger's End. After Grimli's inglorious end, the insidious evil's army had gone through the mines of Steelsmith to escape Tanos' armies and his wrath. The old shafts brought them close to the busy town of Burger's End.
So, don't allow any deliveries to reach the city in the mission The End of Burger's End, and own 5 Gobblebots. These are pretty fun, you'll see that. Let's see, did we achieve both
The
side
Battle of
objectives?
Steelsmith, led by Talia,
I
the
think we
brutal
had
evil's
15
army
creators,
had reached
right?
the dwarven
I
town
think we
of
did.
Steelsmith.
And this one
and
as well.
made ready
Perfect.
to storm
So,
it.
thank you very much for watching. We look forward to see you again in the next
Burger's
round
End.
when
After
we
Grimli's
end
inglorious
Burger's
the
End.
insidious evil's
Until
army
then,
had gone
bye
through
for
the
now.
mines
See
of